Hey everyone, it is Candy here, and welcome to Breathe and Meditate with you. I'm glad that you're here today, and thank you. This is a mindfulness platform, and hopefully, the idea is for you to feel safe and practice mindfulness and maybe implement it in your life. So, last week we learned about one of the seven spiritual laws of success. The first law was the law of pure potentiality. And today we're going to learn about the second law, which is the law of giving and receiving. So this law is the second spiritual law of success is the law of giving and receiving. It is based on the fact that everything in the universe operates through dynamic exchange. So every relationship is one of give and take because of giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow in the universe. It says here, the best way to experience the law of giving and receiving is to give a gift to everyone you come into contact with. So today, an invitation to anyone you come into contact with, let's set an intention that we give a gift to them. Now, this gift doesn't have to be a material item. The gifts can be just caring, affection, appreciation. It can be love. And some of the most precious gifts you give, they don't cost anything. So let's try to do that. Even to strangers, let's try to be really mindful of that. And it says here, one of the things I was taught as a child is never to go to anyone's house without bringing a gift. You may say, how can I, you know, give to others when I don't even have enough myself? And it says you can bring a note that says something about your feelings for the person you're visiting. You could bring a flower, a compliment, or a prayer. So you can even just put it in a note, thank you for having me over for dinner. You don't have to buy, cheese and crackers or a bottle of wine, but just something, a kind note, or even like a prayer. I thought that was such a sweet idea. And then it says, here where you meet someone, silently send that person a blessing. So let's do that today. If we meet somebody, we come in exchange, let's just say, oh, I send that person love, right? This kind of silent giving is very powerful. Give wherever you go, and as you give, you will receive. Um, as you receive, the more your ability to give will increase, and the more you will gain confidence in the miraculous effects of this law. And it says, there is nothing you lack. And there's nothing you lack because of the law of pure potentiality. Remember that we are the universe within. And you have infinite possibilities. Remember last week's law. You are inherently affluent no matter how much or how little money you have, because the source of wealth is the field of pure potentiality that knows how to fill every need. It's just tapping into it. Giving and receiving are nothing other than the flow of life, the harmonious interchange action of all of the elements and forces that structure the field of the experience and the existence. The exchange of energy is a process that has its own timing, organization, and beauty. Your life unfolds in the same way. Everything that comes to you isn't something you can earn, but a gift freely given by the universe. So, what if we notice that too? That everything we receive is a gift. Um, it may not be the gift we expected, right? But in a way, every interaction is a gift. Some things that have happened that I wouldn't say that may have been made me sad. Maybe in the end, that's a gift. Maybe that's the universe telling me that that's what I needed. And again, it says, which becomes a deep awareness of what you need. And then it just says, I'll close here. I won't read too much to you, but it says, give a gift to everyone you encounter, be it a compliment, a flower, or a prayer, just sending that person love. This will begin the process of circulating joy and affluence in your life and in lives of the others. So let's try to set that intention today where anybody we come into contact, whether friends, family, or people we don't know, let's just silently send them a prayer of love in their highest good today. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. I think that's a great way to live today. And so the law of giving and receiving. And with that, let's go ahead and bring our hands to heart center, an invitation to practice gratitude and become conscious of our breath. So wherever you are, you could close your eyes if you want. And we're just going to take a nice, slow, deep breath in through our nose. So inhale in and a big exhale out your mouth. Good. And again, maybe that was your first conscious breath all day. And just be grateful for that breath. Befriend that breath. And let's think of something you're grateful for and feel it. I know I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for these insights, little reminders, little tips, for me to live intentionally in my life. I'm definitely going to do that. Anybody I meet, send love out. So just cultivate gratitude. Feel it as though it's just bubbling up in your body with joy. Awesome. And then today we're going to go ahead and do a box breathing with 3, 3, 3, 3. So we're going to inhale for 3. We'll hold our breath for 3. We'll exhale out for 3. And then we're going to hold it again before we breathe in. All right, the box breath. So, and let's do it calmly. We'll bring our hands to heart center, or you can put them down, whatever you're doing. We're going to inhale in, 1, 2, 3. Hold, 1, 2, 3. Exhale out, 1, 2, 3. Pause again, 1, 2, 3. Inhale in, 1, 2, 3. Hold, 1, 2, 3. Exhale out, 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath, 1, 2, 3. Good. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Awesome. So that's the box breath. Just a reminder, when we do pause our breath, what we're doing is we're marrying the parasympathetic system and the sympathetic. So we're marrying the rest and digest nervous system and the fight and flight, which is a really good thing for our nervous system. So it's definitely beneficial to do that. And, any type of slow, mindful breathing that feels good to you, do that more often throughout your day. I want to thank you all for joining me today. And remember, today let's set that intention to really send love out to anyone who we meet, encounter, a nice little prayer for them, sending out their highest good.